Okay, well, let me turn my volume down here.
Okay, just a second. I just think I got something.
Yeah. Okay, you're there. Let me.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up the iPhone.
All right.
Okay. Muted there. I'm muted. Are you? How do I hit get off the mute button? I'm not hearing anything, Jim.
Can you hear me?
I finally got it off.
Well, let me make sure. Because I got two going here. So I got to mute one of them.
Get off the mute button. This is the issue that mute is again. I got you off of there. Plus. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems to be the issue. Damn. Jim? Huh. This is not working.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Let me. I have to mute one of my things here. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Because there's too much feedback going on here. Is your camera turned off?
Yes.
Okay, turn it back on.
Okay. It's not. Goes back to you.
No. It is when you click on at the top of the window, you should see some icons in the middle. The microphone, the camera, the add people.
No, I don't.
All right, let me share. You can see me though, right?
Yes.
All right, let me share my screen here. Share screen.
I got my smiling face there, and that's about it.
Yeah, I know. That's because your video is not going. Let's try this. Okay.
I had it on there a minute ago.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to share something. Yeah, I know you did.
I want a sip of my Dr. Pepper.
All right. Okay. Share. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay. Can you see my screen? It's kind of odd because it's like one of those mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see right up at the top here.
Yeah, so it's in the bottom.
No, you see at the top where the red microphone is in the middle.
No, I don't. I'm on an iPad. Let me go to.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I am seeing your screen.
And it's like a.
It's the bottom.
Are you seeing
I
my
see you and your
computer
screen both.
My computer screen.
How's that? I see it. I don't see that. Let me. I wonder if I'll get on my. This is on my iPad. It should be working, shouldn't it?
I would think so. Yes. Okay. But what do you see? on my screen.
Okay, I see a red telephone settings. Your mouse just moved around.
Okay, good.
Yep, I see that one.
You see where it says the microphone is here?
Yes.
Okay, and right next to it is the camera.
Uh-huh.
That row of icons there. You don't see that on yours?
Not at all.
All right, let me.
I looked at the video that Kathy linked us to.
Right.
Matter of fact, I made a copy of it.
All right.
Should I try it on my Mac?
Yeah, why don't you try it on your Mac?
Okay. See.
Are you using Safari, or what are you using on your
Safari, okay, I
Are you
can
using
some
Hangouts
iPads
program?
start from Safari. Let me go to
you know, they make a Google Hangouts for the iPhone and iPad.
yes, it's the app. I'm in the app.
You're in the app. Okay.
Okay, I'm at, let's see.
You would be best. You'd be best on your computer to use Google Chrome.
Google Phone. See if it's in my preferences, right?
Now, Google Chrome should be an application.
Oh, I'm in Chrome.
On your Mac?
Yep.
Okay, then just go to Google and then click on your Plus account at the top.
Ah. Okay, my son has been using this.
Okay. You should have he should have his own account on your computer.
That's right. I don't think so. Okay. I don't know what he was using my computer for. Okay. I just see you came up.
Well, that's the actual delayed. That's what's going on YouTube, I think.
See, where is allow? I don't.
Where's what?
Allow.
Allow what?
Allow your. Okay. I'm sounding out my son.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It says. Okay. I'm already on Chrome. Let's see.
But you got to be logged into your account.
I had it here a second ago. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna shut you off. I'm gonna shut it off on the iPad for a second,
All right.
so I can get to something else. Red ball spinning, Jim, if you can hear me. Green light just came on.
Okay, so now you're under twice, it looks like.
Okay.
But neither one is a live broadcast.
Okay, I got an issue here with a prompt on top of it. You're about to. See, I need to check something here. I can't find it. I see you now. Can you see this right? No, you can't see
No.
that. I got to check a policy.
Yeah, you got to agree to their terms.
Okay, okay. I got about 40 sign-ins up here. How many do you see? 5 of them up here. I understand after you do it the first time, it goes.
You have a number of Gmail, Google sign-ins. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I have one. I'm down to 1 now. I want to hit it again and see what happens.
Well, which is the one? Well, you're signed in twice here already.
Okay. It's not. Let me go to window up here. That's the one I can't get out of right there.
What?
Where it says Google Plus Hangouts. Well, let me.
Is there a band across the top?
It says you're. Yes, I see everything that you showed on your screen. It says you're about to join. Before you join, you should understand that people. Okay.
We have to accept it, I guess, whatever it is.
Okay.
I
You
don't.
must not include material to. How do you accept it? I don't get it. I don't see a place here. Oh, oh, wow. It was so dark I could hardly see it. Now I'm on.
Well, your camera's not on.
It was a second ago.
Oh, wait a minute, it's coming. Something's coming up. No, there you go.
I'm going to sign off on the iPad.
Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, so you in the main screen, I could put you in the main screen, maybe. There you go. You're drinking soda pop. Okay. So you should see yourself in the main screen. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Do you have iChat or FaceTime still running? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Bob,
Yes,
okay, I can hear you.
you can.
Yes.
I checked in the sound stuff.
Okay. Let me see if I can get.
Get this off of here and this off of here.
Okay. All right. So you can hear me.
Yes, I can.
All right. Um, the live broadcast is actually delayed considerably.
Yes,
Okay, I can hear you.
you can.
Yes. Well, no. That's.
I checked in the sound stuff.
Okay, that's okay. Let me see if I can get. What you may be hearing in the background is actually the delay.
Get this off of here and this off of here. There we go. Got that off of there.
All right, so you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. The live broadcast is actually delayed considerably.
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you.
You can.
Yes. Well, no. That's.
I checked in the sound stuff.
Okay, that's. Okay. I'm actually gonna. What? Okay. You can hear me, Bob?
Yes.
Okay. Let me log in with my iPhone. Okay. All right. Too much feedback there. Okay. So what you see, that's me here.
Okay, you're live and clear.
Okay. I'm not real sure how we're going to do this, because if we do the allow multiple people to come into this session, it will be fine. And then this conversation, this video, as we're going between the devices and the people, will be broadcast, and it's a couple minute delay on YouTube. So it would be silly to try to keep that active, I guess. Hold on. It would be difficult to try to monitor what's going on YouTube and at the same time have a meaningful conversation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we could have, we could invite, I think there's 10 people, unless you're an educator. We could invite 10 people to join, and we just, all we could do is have a conversation and let other people watch. We can't interact with them.
Hey, could they send in questions on iChat or something like that? I mean, on messaging?
Well, let's do this. Let's go to get this. What is this chat? Okay. I'm not sure they can do it through those messages. Let me do this. Let me sign on Safari here.
I'm about to turn my. How would headphones for us work?
That would be a good idea.
I'm getting mine too.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. I got to turn you down.
Okay, yeah, that's good. All right. All right. Well, the biggest problem we're going to have is the delay and trying to get people to answer questions. I don't think it's going to be possible because they're going to be 2 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just going to be impossible for them to do that. I mean, you know, if they do write something, they were writing about happened 2 minutes ago, and so that's kind of not a. I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay.
All I can do is just we can. We should get this banner to go away. Drop it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I've got the control room. I can set the stuff here. And I can set meters available. Okay. All right. Well, I guess about the. I mean, what it's going to be doing is basically recording like an iPod. I mean, a podcast where people can follow along. I've got something going on. So I can see this is not going to be an answer for large crowds and interactive crowds. I think Kathy said that she had 15 or 16 people on. I think she said she had more than that, but she didn't mention this delay.
Mm-hmm. Could we email her about that and say
I will.
Okay.
Let's see. Continue to go. Okay, I should have got an invite. Okay, this was today live broadcast. I just want to double check. Maybe other people will get it quicker, I don't know. But because it's going to did you? Okay, so there's live. I'm trying to get on to watch this live on all right. Let me go off my other computer. So let's start up Chrome.
Okay, what is going to be our address on YouTube?
Well, it would be under DuPage AUG. I created that so, and I'll get you the password here shortly. But I created that because any of the videos would be stored on that account and not be part of somebody else's account because it can fill up and cause problems.
Mm-hmm.
Google. Hold on, let's sign in as okay, so there's
I've got the web page up.
for us, right? And you see there's a page, there's a link there to watch.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. RRS feed?
No. No, hold on a second. Let me do this. Can I join? Share. Hands.
I've got the web page up.
Click allow.
RRS feed?
Oh. Okay, so that's okay. So it's me over there. Too much feedback. Okay. So I have. I don't have a camera on that one. If you go to the web page. Take over here. Let me go to Safari. Okay, if you're logged in, let me show you my. Let me share my screen. Share. This one. Okay, so you should be seeing. You can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so me go back for a second. Oh, well, actually, that's not too bad. Huh. Google Chrome didn't like to go full screen, which is odd.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So anyway, that's there. Let me go back over here to my computer. All right, so I'm actually watching it on computer, and I got to move this. So I just moved it, that window, and it's taking a while. All right. So anyway, let me go to Google, and I am logged in here. And if I go to my Plus account, I will see this entry here, which is what we're doing right now. It's not live. If I click on this to go live, see, it took like over a minute for the screen to update. Now this probably isn't going to do this because let me do this. All right, well, let me do this in Chrome because I don't have Flash installed, so it's a little bit of a problem working around things. So let me get the new window. And new window. So now this is logged in as me. Okay, this is good. This is logged in. This account, this page is me. So here's, I go to live. Got the big feedback problem. You can see how slow this is right here.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Anyway, so it's going to be a little slow to try to do that. So the only thing we can do is there's going to be a delay. We can have as many people as we can get into Google Plus, but they're going to have a Google account, obviously. And what I would suggest is that we have some kind of a topic, and we'll just have to field the questions as best we can, just letting people know that there's going to be a delay.
Okay.
It'll be interesting. I will talk to Kathy about this to see what her experience is, but I think she's still in class doing schoolwork today. Did that video refer to anything?
It's how to set up and I'll look at it again. I'll keep looking at it at least. I may look at it again tonight before I go to bed. I've got a hospital call to make it Westlake from here, and you know where that is. So up on Lake Street this afternoon sometime. So that's and I don't have a car right now, so my wife's out to lunch at Red Lobster.
Oh, that's right. You were in an accident, right?
Yeah, well, sometime back. My son has the car that we replaced it. We replaced it with the same one, except it had a few thousand less miles on it, and it has a gray interior instead of a black interior. Identical Honda Accord Silver.
Oh.
13 model. Really nice car, but Ed has it this weekend. His girlfriend's birthday's this weekend, so he got the car this weekend, and he's at work down at Burr Ridge at the music company.
Okay. Have you got any resolution on your MacBooks?
Okay. Run it by again. Translate for me.
Well, have you gotten either of your MacBooks to work?
Yes. You're on the coffee one right now.
Oh. That started working, or what happened?
Yes. The people at Micros Plus or wherever it is, Medics over in Oak Brook tried to sell me a new computer.
Right.
And the only problem was the hard disk was bad, and Dr. Phil and I got it together.
Oh, so the only problem with the coffee spilled one was the hard drive?
Yep.
Oh. Well, good. I'm glad you got one going. Yeah,
the other one that the Florida, I call it Florida Mac, is in Phil's attic.
Well, the interesting thing about that is that there was just a mention of video cards and Apple not responding to the problems, and apparently there's a lot of people that are complaining, and that may actually come into play, that they may fix it.
Good.
So
good.
If I see that, I'll see if Phil can run it to an Apple store to get it fixed for free. That was just recent. What you see on, are you working at a church yet, or?
I'm filling in for our senior pastor who's on sabbatical during the month of August, and I'm preaching Sunday, and our seminary graduate is preaching on the even Sundays, and I'm preaching on the odd Sundays.
Oh, so they're trying to keep you going a little bit?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice of them.
I got two gig preaching dates in September already, so I'm that's helping out a lot.
That's good. Well, my wife more so than me probably, had been looking around for churches, and we've gone to a couple here and weren't real thrilled with them. And she had gone to a church in Naperville called Yellow Book or Yellow something. I don't know if you've heard of that, but anyway, she liked that church, and the churches that we went here, they just weren't for her. Except last Sunday we went to a church called The Springs, and as soon as they walked in, I could walk there actually.
Yeah, you got a screen up.
Yeah, this is where the church is right here, and our house is right here, right over here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not far, and in the villages itself proper is all of this. That's 13 or 14 miles from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, and this is the old section we live in. We live in the cheap seats. But the interesting thing, and this is just outside the villages, and when we went into it, it's a nice, fairly modern building, and we went in to look last Sunday to try them on for size, and it was very nice. About 20% of this is kind of like an entry place, and they have coffee and donuts before the service, and then the rest of this is all for the service. Now, what's interesting is that this is one of 3 locations. The other location, which is this one here, is the main one, and it's very large, this complex. So that's a pretty good size, building. So they have Sunday at 9:30 and 11:30 services, and the 2 outgoing ones, if I get that in perspective here. Is it not just okay, so it's right in this area. We live down in this section down here. So what they actually do at the service here starts at 10 o'clock, and they actually rebroadcast, delay broadcast, maybe 15-20 minute delay broadcast, what goes on in the main one at the 9:30 sermon. So they only have they've got a group, they sing some songs for maybe 15 minutes at the beginning, and then they go into the sermon, and it's all broadcast on big screen, 2 big screen TVs and a projector, and it's very nice, very kind of laid back, easy to listen to, meaningful. He had an interesting sermon about empty seats on flights. It started out with on airplanes, and the airplane companies, they want to fill the seats because they make more money, much like he wants to fill the seats in the church. And it was pretty neat. And they have, I'm pretty sure that they actually they broadcast them live, and they probably have some of the recent ones on here also. So I mean, it's kind of cool. So I think we're going to go back, and this Sunday we're going to have the other reason that perked my interest, besides the fact it was nice, was that they are Mac savvy. They actually have 2 iMacs in here, and they were using iPads during the sermon and stuff like that. And I mean, it was really cool. And I have been looking for I have quit the computer club here in the villages because I just...
Right, you told me.
Yeah. And I was going to try to set up another... I did set up another club, and we're trying to find a meeting place, and I had... this is the library... Yeah, right here, this white part is the library in Lady Lake, and I have one of the town commissioners as my neighbor, and he was very much into making this happen, only to find out that one of the employees of the library is doing her own iPad classes, and there's kind of a conflict of interest. And we couldn't have these meetings in the evening, but they do have a building out here, a community building, which we could have in the evening, but there's no Wi-Fi. So my next, I wasn't sure what I was going to do until last Sunday, and I'm going to try to see if I can talk nicely to somebody over here to see if that's available for rent or use or something.
Yeah, I bet they would. By the way, I'll share with you. I'm doing a first time we're at our services on Sunday morning. I'm going to use a projector. I've got about 10 slides I'm using, 10 or 12 slides I'm using.
Cool.
So I got announcements. I got a couple of interesting bills, and I have a video. I'm going to borrow my son's boom box. He has this humongous boom box for the video, and then I'm going to and just have the prayer concerns on there, and that's all.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't done it before, so we got to. And we're getting a new sound system, so the people that are helping us, consultants, want to know how the response of the people are to the slides.
Okay.
And I decided finally to use the Coffee Mac. I call it MacBook Pro to show the slides instead of an iPad, because I got to buy an adapter for the VGA.
Right.
So I'm looking at that, and I'm gonna wait maybe in another month for that.
Okay. Does your projector have HDMI?
No, it doesn't. It's a old Epson that I bought on sale at Best Buy down way south someplace on Harlem, and it was Epson under $100 for about half off. I think they were trying, and it works great.
Good. I have an old Epson that I used to use at the DAUG meetings, and it has. It surprised me. I started looking through it, and there was some. I'd have to look at it again, but there was some kind of a optional page or something on the setup, and I found that I could actually set up full screen 1080. Full screen size of the computer. It's too big, really, for what it's doing, but I would go 720p HD, and it was actually great. And it's only a VGA projector, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's got to be 20 years old.
Yeah, this one's probably 15, maybe.
And it's an Epson also.
Right.
Yeah. I take it back. It's not an Epson. It's a. Shoot.
I remember saying that, I think.
Yeah. I don't think. Well, it might be. Maybe it is an Epson, but it looks good. But anyway, if we can get into this church, it'd be a good deal because they got all the right stuff to it. So I just got to talk to the right guy.
Right.
Make some kind of a deal. See if they need a tech guy there to help out or something. Work something out.
Okay. I'll read that. I'll work that video, and you talk to Kathy, and I'll see if maybe we can do some advertising, or to say that to call in to our text a certain one of our numbers, and with the questions for the meeting, and I think we can do it. Maybe air on have everybody on YouTube.
Well, everybody can watch on new YouTube. Yes, people could call phone number. Yeah, to do something that's more live. We could try to. I don't know how many people are on Facebook. We could put it on
I can
Facebook.
tell you, there is 20 some odd people who are members of Facebook. I can get that information for you in about 2 seconds here.
Okay. Well,
not quite 2 seconds.
We'll have to set something up so that you can just add the link there too, the YouTube link, and we'll have to work on a. See, either one of us gets the phone calls, If you've got it on speakerphone, we should be able to hear each other's. Well, it's worth a try.
I think so. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you in just a second how many we got on. Let's see, Facebook just came up. I'll look this, here we go. We have 28 members.
Okay. Well, you could just put in, I would put, do you have a phone close by there that's a speakerphone?
Yes.
Is it your home number or your cell phone? Or
I could put my cell phone. I could hook it up attached to the the best phone. It's a little cube.
Okay.
It works really well.
Okay. All right. As long as it works with your headset, it works around with your headset.
Okay, I got to get a headset. I'm not sure we had one, so I'll
no,
see
I mean what you've got now. If you put it on speakerphone, whether the microphone your microphone will pick it up.
Okay, I've got it. Okay, I've got it. The only thing is the speaker on my MacBook Pro is deadened, and I'm here. I'm using a live mic on my MacBook Pro.
Okay.
It's working good right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, at the very worst, you might have to, like hold up like this to the phone to get the question, or you just have to repeat the question. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
Well, we'll try it. They could send a text message to either one of our phones or email addresses, I suppose. They could send a text message. Actually, they could send a text message to
Google accounts. How about that?
The Google Talk. Couldn't they? Anything? Google Talk. They don't have Google Talk anymore. Let's get help.
What about the Google email address? The Google Groups.
That would be. Actually, I would almost rather have it send something to the Google account. DuPage AUG at google.com. I'd rather do that. That way it's all self-contained. We could. Let me see. Can I see? Let me just see something. I can see one live. YouTube. Let's see this on YouTube. it's on YouTube. Okay, there it's on YouTube. Okay, so when it's on YouTube, even though it's delayed, I can actually see how many people are watching.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to tell what's live and what's not live. It's not close to live, but well, anyway. Okay, so what we'd have to do is have we'd have to post the link to the YouTube on like Facebook and the Google group, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That way they can go there and with information about making a phone call or sending a text message. Yeah, see, it took about 40 seconds.
I just did a dog search on YouTube, and I come up with a whole bunch of stuff.
You won't. Okay. You would have to find.
Let's do it. Okay.
Do a search for DoPage AUG. DoPage space AUG. You actually show it right now. It's actually showing there's a live channel going on.
Okay, let me type right here. I've got these. I got it.
You see where it says there's live now?
It says 6 videos streaming live.
Yep. You should be able to click on the live now and go to that one. See, yeah, streaming live. And you
okay.
do a search for DoPage AUG. DoPage space AUG. Yeah, so it's not quite live. It's not dead either.
Right.
He actually showed it right now.
I got you on mute over here, but I can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works pretty good.
Yeah. It's just that it's delayed. Because I'm going to put my hand up in front of my face.
Yeah, it is.
Now, and it's coming up on, right now it is at the top of a minute. Okay, so it's 5:06 here. We'll see when I come back, when the hand goes down. But for the people that are watching and not asking questions, it will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could kind of go over a little bit of what it's taking actually to make this happen. And okay, there's my hand. So it's getting ready to go down.
I see. Yep, there it is.
It went down at 45. So it took 45 seconds.
I just see it now.
Yeah. What, the hand?
Yes.
The hand's just now coming up?
Yep, they went down.
Oh, okay. So it's a minute by you.
Mm-hmm.
Delayed. So the delay is different. Well, we can just try. I can do this. Let me get back on this computer. I think I can put a. There's a way to put a video overlay.
or a single slide that the guy mentioned, and I have the slide for the dog group that talks about the. I'll see if that. I'll send it to you and see if you want to use it.
All right. Oh, here, comment tracker. Okay, lower third, page after user group. 45 to 60.
We could put the phone numbers on there, or where to call. Yes.
How's that?
Looks great. It hasn't come up on mine yet.
Has it come up on your YouTube?
It's come up on my MacBook Pro, but
right.
not the iPad.
Yeah, it's going to take 45 minutes. That's 45-second delay.
Mm-hmm. You could also put the phone, the address for questions.
Yes. Oh.
It's up on the iPad now.
Why won't it allow me to go?
Maybe take the top line down a point or two.
I don't have that capability, actually. Boy, no, just. And,
Yeah, there it is.
Well, every time I try to put the word text in there. Okay, let's do this.
I see text on the one on the iPad.
Yeah, but it's I'm trying to get it all in one line.
Right.
So that it's okay. So there. I don't know why it won't let me put the bottom. Okay, so let me do this. Text. Almost.
Yeah, if it come up there just above the page section there, it'll work well.
That's about as good as it's going to get, because I just don't have any control over the size.
Mm-hmm.
Hold Hold on a second. All right, well, that'll be good. I'm going to save this, and so that we can do that, and we'll go for that.
Okay.
All right, I got to get going. It's about dinner time, so.
Okay, have a good dinner, and I got to go to the hospital.
Okay, good luck, and I'll probably be around at least a half hour before the meeting.
Okay.
All right, see you later.
Okay, Jim. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.